This week on the WPT, we had our first ever main tour event in the United States online. The $3,500 buy-in WPT Online Poker Open powered by Party Poker US Network held a $1 million guarantee, and we had no problem cruising through that prize pool with 395 entries, meaning our champion Soheb won $239,820, along with his name etched on the Sexton Cup, a $15,000 seat into the season-ending WPT Tournament of Champions presented by Baccarat Crystal, and a Hublot Big Bang E Titanium watch. The final table was streamed on Twitch with Tony Dunst and Matt Savage in the commentary booth, but it wouldn't be a WPT final table without Vince Van Patten there to say a few words.
Good luck, players. Let's shuffle up a deal.
I also popped in for a quick hello, but it was Tony and Matt who carried the commentary for more than 7 hours on this epic final table, and you can watch the entire replay on twitch.tv/worldpokertour. But I'm going to share with you some key hands from throughout the night, starting with a tough spot early on while 8-handed.
Me, I'm snap calling and paying it off. But again, I am the amateur here, so.
This is a good time to talk about the difference between absolute hand strength, which is having a set is a really strong hand, and relative hand strength, which is having a set's a nice hand, but if your opponent can have all of the flushes and the straights and the sets in his range, well, now your hand actually shrinks up. And when your opponent jams over you on the river, it's really difficult to find a hand that is doing this that's worse than yours for value. Like if your opponent had ace king, he just bets the turn. He's not doing this on the river with ace jack or king jack. What is he going to be bluffing you with? Like we said, with queen jack with a club that didn't elect to bet the turn with a great bluff card. None of that makes any sense. So I really think, without knowing anything about Matt, that I was going to say he's going to fold. It's a brilliant fold from Matt.
Later on, we saw some fireworks for Obli Prabhu, who qualified for just $45 on Party Poker US Network.
Nicely played.
Ooh.
Very nicely played, Obli. And Matthew does the only thing that he can do, all in with his ace jack. Obli's trap has worked out really well until the flop when Matthew finds a pair. A jack on the river would help help Obli, but not a king, as that would give Matthew the straight. But no luck. Obli taking a rough beat there. Really nicely played hand.
It's a rough way to go out that way, but hey, Obli managed to turn his $45 investment into $75,000 with a 5th place finish. Very nice. In fact, 40% of the players in this $3,500 main event were satellite winners. Now, our eventual champ, Soheb Probandawala, was responsible for eliminating most players at this final table, but his victory did not come without a fight.
This is a tough one for Bala. If I'm in his shoes, I'm going to go all in the same way he did with pocket twos earlier. And it's just a great opportunity up against somebody who's playing super aggressive. Although, in fairness, Soheb has been more cautious from the small blind, but I still think that this is just one of those hands that's an auto shove. Yep. Bala does find the all in. Yeah, nicely played hand for Bala here. Just unlucky to get cooler blind versus blind. And the cool runnings of Soheb continue. Oh, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. Looking for a Bala. 6 or a jack. No, and so Bala. Oh, this could be a tournament.
Here we go.
This is the spot where money is going to go in pre-flop. So good luck to Soheb trying to win a flip where you can see he's a small favorite at 54%. Bala, I love this limp from Bala. This is exactly what I was talking about. You need to limp some strong hands, and he gets the action he wants. As it turns out, his opponent is a pair, and Bala's hoping that he induces him with an ace or something like that. But nicely played by Bala. Nothing you can do for Soheb. We'll see if Bala can hit an ace or queen to win his first WPT title. No, a 6 on the turn is going to give Soheb a full house and lock up this hand. I was going to say Bala will likely call, but he has one of those hands you could consider 3-betting, that sort of milling offsuit type hand. Again, a great spot for Soheb to consider calling. This time he does 4-bet though, and considering the click war they got into recently, this has got to be better. We just saw all the money go in with ace-7 and 10-5 suited. So if you're in Soheb's shoes with that recent history, I think it's time to just keep clicking when you have a really strong hand like kings. So I like the 4-bet. Oh no! Oh, what is that? Oh!
Kings first, Queen 7. Tony has lost it. It's Kings are going to win this pot. And Soheb is going to take a commanding chip lead here.
And it was that, perhaps Tony's biggest blow up of emotion at a poker table ever in his life, that pretty much sealed the deal for Soheb, crowning him shortly after as our newest WPT Champions Club member. Congratulations, Soheb. Welcome to the club.